Well, guys, I know this is kind of a shock to you, but this is the very first time in this solo run where there is no audio. Well, actually the third time. But something happened with the audio. For some reason it fucked up, so I didn't want to bother editing it, so I just got rid of it entirely. I know it's kind of a shock to everyone, I know, but yeah, I didn't really have a choice. But I looked through future parts that I made, and this also happens in some future parts, so expect this in the future. But yeah, anyway, truly sorry about the audio. It kind of surprises me myself. I got kind of pissed off when I first saw it, so apparently the computer did this stuff. I don't really know. But I sped it up to 150%, just so it'd be at least over 10 minutes long. I didn't really want it to be 5 minutes long if I made it 200 speed. So yeah, I made it 150. And the speed actually is pretty decent, so I can live with it, and I'm pretty sure you guys can too. But yeah, sorry about the audio. It kind of makes me mad. But then again, all we're battling is Team Galactic people, so in a way it's kind of a, thank God it happened, because I'm pretty sure everyone, well, not everyone, but majority of people do not like the Galactic battle music, because like me, I don't really like it. I don't really care for it. But yeah, like for the 5th time, sorry about the audio. Can't really do nothing about it anymore. Anyway, I have a pretty interesting topic today. I usually don't have anything to talk about in my videos. Well, sometimes I do, but most of the time I don't. But today I actually have something to talk about. And it's pretty funny, but in a way it kind of supports a major discussion, or whatever you call it. I guess protest these days. So anyway, earlier yesterday, Thanksgiving morning, pretty much right after I uploaded episode 35 of the solo run, pretty much right after, I went for a walk because I was bored and I didn't want to just sit in my house till like 2 o'clock waiting to go somewhere for Thanksgiving dinner. So I went for a walk, and my cats were outside, and because animals for some reason love me so much, my cats followed me around where I walked, which I just walked around the block, and they followed me, and they always do that, so I was kind of like, okay, whatever. But I didn't expect them to follow me the whole way, but one of them did. I have 2 cats, and one of them followed me the whole way. The other one kind of like went back, apparently. And so it was following me around the whole way, and they don't follow me. They don't follow, like, they don't. I'm like walking on the sidewalk. They don't follow like directly behind me. Like, they're not on the sidewalk like directly behind me. They're like follow me from like the sides. Like, they run across like other people's houses or other people's lawns and stuff. And that's what my cat was doing. And some guy was getting out of his truck at his house, and he saw my cat like run on his lawn, and so he decided to be a total douchebag and like snuck up, or pretending to be a sly bastard, and grab a rock from his front porch, and decides to throw it at my cat. And I'm on the phone, or I'm like walking around, and I see him throw a rock at my cat, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck is your problem? Like, what the fuck's my cat gonna do? And I was expecting an assault back, so I was like, okay, I'm kind of ready for whatever the hell you're gonna throw in my face. And turns out the guy was no offense to anyone out there watching this, but he was a Mexican, and he was like insulting me in Spanish, and I was like, I couldn't understand him. I don't speak Spanish that well. Again, no offense to anyone out there. I do not mean to insult anyone who is Mexican. And I truly don't, because my girlfriend is Mexican, so I'm not really insulting anyone. If I am, I'm sorry. But I'm not meaning to, so don't take anything offensively. I'm not a racist, so don't worry. But anyway, he was insulting me in Spanish, and I didn't understand a word he said to me, so all I knew, I just kind of figured he was talking about my cat. So I was like, dude, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Just don't fucking throw rocks at my cat anymore. And I just, walked away like a pro. And my cat, ran away. Well, it didn't run away. It came back, but I think it ran, the long way back to my house. So, yeah, that was kind of a interesting discussion. It also is a proof that some people just don't give a rat's ass about animals. So I support animal abuse. And I'm so freaking awesome for that, because animal abuse support is for the win. But yeah, that's kind of what happened today. And again, nothing is meant to be insulting. So if you guys take anything insulting, I don't really know what to tell you. I said sorry 3 times in this video, and I'm not going to talk about it anymore because I hate talking about insulting crap and shit like that. But anyway, you guys are probably okay, are you going to talk about the solar run anytime today? So yeah, 6.5 minutes later, we're doing the galactic headquarters in this part, if you haven't noticed already. We kind of did the warehouse already, and it's kind of weird how there's no audio. I mean, I will admit, this is kind of new to me. I haven't done this since March. Yeah, March was the last time I recorded with no audio. And you can totally see why the audio messed up, because every once in a while the emulator would freeze up randomly and the audio would be all screwed up. The actual video was 15 minutes long, as always, and the audio was 13 minutes long. So somewhere in the middle of the video, the audio screwed up because of the video. And I have no way to fix it. I cannot re-record it because, yeah, I kind of post-recorded a bunch of future episodes. So I cannot re-record it. I cannot do anything else. So I am truly sorry for the 7th freaking time. But I have no idea if this will happen anymore in this run. I seriously hope. Wow, fail. I seriously hope this does not happen that much in any more parts, because if it does, I do not know what I'm gonna do. I will be pissed off, and I know my viewers will be pissed off too. Yeah, I mean, I know I don't get as many views as a bunch of other famous people, but I mean, really, I don't want anyone viewing this video to be like, okay, this guy sucks because there's no audio. And I know how much people hate watching a 10-minute video with no audio. I mean, even though I did it in the past, that was my thing back then, but the 15-minute limit now kind of, changed everything. Made it to where I can record the audio, and the fact I did, just know that I did record the audio, but the video screwed it up. So in all honesty, it's all the video's fault, or actually the illuminator's fault, because it's never acted up like that before. I really don't know why it did in the first place. So yeah. But here Cyrus is giving this famous, Obama speech, whatever. And apparently Cyrus is 27 years old, which is absolute bullshit, because that is not true. And yeah. There's no way in hell 27-year-old can be like that. But there's a random Pokédoll right there. I decided to grab that and everything. Now, I could have put, because of the video is shorter now, I could have added a small section of the next episode to it, but I didn't want to, because if I did that, I would have to do that with every other, pretty much the rest of the solo run, and I do not want to do that. because everything's perfect in every episode. So yeah, I didn't want to hassle with it. So yeah, you can totally see for your own eyes that the Illuminator screwed up itself. So yeah, and sadly, Predator did not gain any A level in this episode, which is a first, and that kind of surprised me, to be honest. It kind of shows a thing, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Sorry about everything.